is Tom from Beautiful Guitars. Today we've got the honor of having Brandon from Marshall Music here in Woodmead, Johannesburg, South Africa. And today we are showing you the Headless guitars. Here we've reviewed earlier on in the previous video, which you can check on this original Headless guitar, Spirit by Steinberger, which was the original one. Now today we're looking at the improvements on this original by the modern, or what we have now recently, the Headless guitar, and this one is by Ibanez, which has got much difference. The strings here, you have got to have two balls on each end of the strings, and this one can use an ordinary string, and also much other improvements. Take it on, Brandon.
How's it, Tom? Thanks for having me on your show once again. And yes, this is the improved version of that. Well, that's still amazing, guys.
Exactly.
Yeah. Cool thing is, Ibanez is a very innovative company. So this is essentially a headless guitar by Ibanez, but an AZ series in a headless guitar, which it's super light, extremely light. It's actually crazy light. This thing weighs nothing.
Yeah.
Beautiful roasted maple board neck design, and then first of all, this is the QX54, by the way, guys. QX54 quilted maple, QM for quilted maple. But the one thing I like about this compared to the predecessor of headless guitars is the fact that the body feels more like a normal guitar.
Yeah.
So it doesn't feel tiny. Like they kind of felt tiny, but this feels more like a natural guitar with everything going on in the body. Very thin piece of wood.
Yes, it's based on the S series Ibanez
yes,
guitars.
yeah. So you can see the kind of designs there, but with a bit of a twist. And you got all the special features that you have on the AZ with the pickup system and the switching system, and we'll go into that in just a few. Interesting fact, you'll see that you're on these. That's quite common for Music Man guitars. Some really fancy Chevelle, they use that sort of system instead of having a truss rod tool adjustment at the top, so it sits down here. Just
that makes it easier to adjust the truss rod.
For some extra information there. And then the coolest thing about this is the bridge. The bridge is awesome. The intonation can be set to perfection with this sort of bridge system. Like it sits in place, and your intonation can be perfectly set to what it should be, which I really like. So this guitar is a musician's friend. Like this thing is bulletproof. You can get the guitar in perfect intonation, and you won't have tuning issues, all that you might potentially have with something like that. Also, like Tom said, that uses a double ball end system, which is actually it's expensive strings.
Yeah,
because
they don't
actually
and expensive.
They don't manufacture a lot of those strings, so you kind of have to special order them. Whereas with these, you can just put on normal strings, clip them to size, and all get sorted. So it pretty much gets everything's the nuts pretty much held down there. Will this be called the nut? No, not really. That is the nut. But where your strings basically tie down, you tie them down there, and the ball ends actually sit at the bottom here. It's pretty simple down. So you push a string through, clip them off, tie it down. Very, very simple. We can hear what this thing sounds like in just a moment. Cool. Another cool feature about this guitar. A lot of modern guitars these days, especially Ibanez, Cort, those companies have innovated this design, the fan fret vibe. So you can see the frets are skew. I mean, why would they do that? So a normal guy playing this guitar, when you play this guitar, you won't even feel that the frets are skewed. It may look weird, but it feels very comfortable for the hand, because your hand's not always flat and straight. It's kind of naturally it moves at an angle.
Exactly.
But also, the fan fret really helps with the intonation. So a guitar will never be perfectly intonated from fret 1 to fret 24, whereas your open tuning might be, and your 12 fret might be perfectly intonated. But between 1 and 24, it's never perfectly on pitch per fret. Now the fan fret basically it helps. So it's a more intonated version of your standard straight frets. So a bit confusing to understand, but there's a whole mathematical reason behind that. It's got luminescent dot inlays, which is very, very cool. But enough talking. Let me hear what this thing sounds like. There's so much cool stuff about this guitar that I want to explain. Cool. We'll start off with a clean sound. I'm going to explain the switching system. You've got a volume control, you've got a tone control, a 5-way selector switch, HSS pickup configuration. So let's start here. Okay, neck position. This is your neck. Ibanez usually have very hot pickups. That's quite a hot neck pickup. Okay, so that's neck. Now you've got these two combined. A bit more quick here, as they'd say. Middle position, middle pickup. Beautiful middle. Okay, now we're down to these two. So it's the middle pickup and the inside coil of the bridge. It's actually a really nice split tone, hey? And then obviously you got your full humbucker in the bridge. Really full sounding humbucker. Cool, now you've got the alternate switch here. So let's go back to the top. So, interesting fact, that's your neck pickup, but now with this switch activated, it brings in the middle. And it basically connects them in series. Listen to this. So now essentially you basically have a humbucker because they're wired in series. Okay. Your second position is quite interesting. So now it uses your neck pickup still, cancels out that one, cancels out the inside coil, and it uses the outside coil of the humbucker. So now you've got the single coil and the single coil of the humbucker. Listen to this. Quacky tone. Interesting, eh? Middle position activates all the pickups. So you got these two in series, plus it brings in that humbucker. Awesome stuff. Okay, now you got the in-between position between the humbucker and the single, but now it doesn't combine those two. Now you only have single coil humbucker. So now it splits the humbucker. How cool is that? Beautiful. Listen to this. That's the same humbucker.
Yeah, the same.
So the switch doesn't affect the humbucker mode at all.
Humbucker mode.
Same as with the AZ series.
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah.
AZ series.
So yeah, that's what it sounds like. That's what the pickup configuration sounds like. All the switching options. I know it's a lot.
Yeah.
How many switching options do you have? You've got 9 switching options.
Yeah, 9.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Yeah, then it's be able to play most of the genre you like to play. So that's the whole idea, to have those AZ types of tone that one can use.
Again, we're going to put some distortion on now. Again, before we end this video, after some distortion. Easy to travel with. Comes with a really cool travel bag as well as the style bigger.
Yeah.
Slightly larger. Slightly larger, but I mean, carry on. Go play a gig. You got one guitar that can literally cover all the genres.
Yeah, almost.
For a session musician playing shows, this is the guitar to go for.
Quite right.
Okay, let's add some distortion. Let's have some fun.
Let's rock. Let's go rock and roll.
So hot the switch tip fell off.
That's amazing, really. Tell us, what do you think about the clean tones? So many 9 different tones that you get from this guitar, like we found in some of the AZ series, so including the HSS configuration AZ series, 9 different tones. And also tell us, what do you think about the overdrive dirty tone? And also don't forget to like and comment on this video. Also don't forget, when we reach 1,000 subscribers, we are giving away Ibanez Geo. To qualify for the guitar giveaway, you have to subscribe to Beautiful Guitars, like and comment on all our videos that we have uploaded so far, and subsequent ones that we'll be uploading weekly. Cheers from Beautiful Guitars and Brandon from Marshall Music and Woodmead, Johannesburg, South Africa. Cheers. Yeah, it's an amazing, this place amazingly well.